Welcome back to No Cap Movie Recap. I'm your host Denzel, and today we will be recapping M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. All right. Before we actually jump into this, I just want to make sure that I want to thank all of you who've been looking out for me. We just got to 200 subs, man. Let's go, baby. And my last video, my last recap, I'm almost up to 10. What we doing? Yeah, you understand. So, you know what? I just want to say thank you all for whoever supported me. You know, this hobby that I'm doing right now, but I love what I'm doing, man. It's great. It's much love. So with that, we're gonna get right into M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan's Trap, right? So you can tell I got a lot of energy. Yeah, you did. So I'm looking at M. Night Shyamalan, and I'm wondering, is this gonna be like The Village? You start off good, and then what happens, right? And then, but hold on now. M. Night Shyamalan did a very good job on his series Servant on Apple, so make sure that you go see that, right? So getting right into it, I got mixed. I don't know which way M. Night Shyamalan gonna go with this, right? I just don't know. But there's a young girl by the name of Riley. She's a teenager. She's living her best life. Her dad's name is Cooper, and they decided to go to this concert, right? It's right around the corner. It's in their city. And Lady Raven, which is this big pop star, she decided to do a tour there. They got tickets. It's a perfect dad and daughter date. You know what I mean? So Riley is excited. She's ready to go. Cooper's ready to, just be there for his daughter. And as they're getting ready, they get into the Coliseum. They're having these discussions, these emotional discussions that Riley's been dealing with her friends. Teenage stuff, right? The peer pressure and the relationships that really ain't gonna mean nothing in the next 10 to 15 years. Just saying. Anyway, little childhood trauma there, right? So they're talking about the woes, and Cooper's this great dad. I mean, he's comforting, he's considerate, he's present, he's fully in the moment with Riley during this particular intimate time of hers where she's trying to express her vulnerabilities as a teenage girl and how she's trying to navigate this adolescent life, and Cooper's just there for her in a perfect way. So Lady Raven finally gets up on the stage, and I mean, boom, bam, the audience goes crazy. It's erupting. There's choreo, there's the lights, it's all of that good stuff, right? It's all the goods. You're right, the goody goods. And Cooper decides to go to the bathroom. This is a little awkward moment in the bathroom. We just bypass that, right? Cooper goes back to his seat. More of the, lights flashing, X, Y, and Z. Cooper decides to go out to the concession stand. Well, there's a break. And since there's a break in the action of Lady Raven and what she's doing, Cooper and Riley decide to go, hey, let's go get a t-shirt, right? But these multiple times that Cooper has been leaving his chair, and even when he's sitting in the audience, he's starting to notice a lot of cops. There's a lot of law enforcement. There's a huge law enforcement presence at this concert. Why are they there? Right? And to me, I mean, it's normal. Like, I'll be sitting there like, good Lord, everybody, they really gonna protect Lady Raven. They get to this stand. There's this real talkative, a worker there. It's a real talkative worker there. He said, hey, look, come back. I might have some stuff for you. Cooper comes back, but he does this in a very calculated way. He turns and asks him, hey, why is there all these cops? The worker tells him, look, this ain't really a concert. It's a concert, but it's not a concert. They got a tip that the butcher, this serial killer, this crazy serial killer, they've been cutting folks up. He gonna be here. And we set this trap for him. So I mean, FBI, the SWAT team, the local police department, all law enforcement is there. I mean, maybe the U.S. Marshals. Maybe, I'm just playing. Anyway, everybody there, right? Cooper gets triggered though. And what you start to realize is Cooper doesn't have this normal triggering of, oh my God, the butcher's here. It's more about, oh my God, I could get caught. We start to realize that Cooper is the butcher. And now he's starting to get back into his mode. And you know what mode that is? That there, the demon time mode. I say that there is demon time, right? If you don't know about that. And so he decides to get in that mode, get in that bag, and things start to transpire at the concert. But there's this profile lady. She knows, look, he's going to do these diversion. He's going to try to set up these kinds of scenarios. He's going to do X, Y, and Z. So just be aware of that. So as Cooper's trying to figure out how to get out of this Coliseum, how does he get out of this trap? He also has to monitor and regulate Riley's emotions along with other individuals from the local neighborhood and also regulate other individuals from the city that he knows, all the while trying to ensure that his cover isn't blown as, look, I'm the butcher, right? And so I'm gonna leave it right there with my summary. Things happen, it gets crazy. I like the ending. I like the ending. I really like the ending. But I'm gonna be completely transparent with you. I don't know what M. Night Shyamalan did with that Coliseum situation. I felt like it was really flat in the Coliseum. I'm not trying to give out too much information, but I do believe that the Coliseum could have given us a different environment. You know, where you get these claustrophobic kind of situations. You're trapped in one area or one vehicle or like one boat or an airplane. Those kind of consolidated environments, right? So the Coliseum should have been this thing that we could have learned and been entertaining and intriguing. And I felt like it came off very flat. The ending, though, I liked it a lot, and I thought that was a great ending. But in the Coliseum just wasn't the Coliseum. Like, give me more, right? So I felt like we lost that. I felt like that was the selling point of the movie that we didn't get. That's just how I feel, right? Some other parts that I really didn't understand was certain areas in which that Cooper did some things in the Coliseum that would have prompted people that were so vigilant about the butcher to immediately suspect that he's the butcher. And I'm just like, okay, how did you get away with that? Simply put, I just didn't get that part. Could those particular situations and circumstances been done better? Totally. I felt like they were a bit sloppy, to be completely honest. I like the concept, but I feel like the concept was not fully thought out. Like, it just didn't feel that way. The ending was great. I love the ending. But the concert, guys, we could have did so much with the concert. It was still good to see how he maneuvered through, yes, but there was still a lot of things in the beginning that we could have done. Like, we could have, you could have worked that. And I know M. Night Shyamalan is he's great with a lot of things. And like I said, I'm a big avid fan of the Servant series. He did that a phenomenal job. Oh my God, go watch that. That's the thoroughness that I was expecting from him. It was amazing. It was perfect. It was beautiful. I was like, oh my God, he's walking it down. And even to the ending, it was great, right? But that's just the part. I'm like, man, you had a great concept that I just feel it just didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it for me. You might do a comment section if you agree or you disagree. It's all love at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm just giving my opinion. You give yours. It is what it is, right? But yeah, so another thing that got on my nerves is that worker. Just super open to just, hey, let me tell you really what this is, right? And some people are really like that, but I get his role. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? All right. I'll let that pass. I'll let that slide. But in general, what do I give M. Night Shyamalan's Trap? I give it a 5. I do. Because of what I was saying previously. The back half saved the movie. It would have been ranked lower. It really would have. But the back half to me saved the movie. Because that was how it was supposed to end. And I'm fine with how it's supposed to end. Particularly that movie. But the beginning, no. Absolutely not. I don't see it. But it's a 5. I know M. Night Shyamalan can do some great things because I'm a fan of him 110%. And that Servant series is top tier for sure. So that's my rating. Just letting you know that's what it is, right? And pretty much that's it for no cap, my no cap recap. I want to let y'all know. Go watch my trailer reviews. I think they hit me a little bit with little copyrights a little bit with them, but I got to figure that part out. But other than that, just make sure that you subscribe, right? We at 200, we trying to rock out to 300, you feel me? And then rock out to 1,000, you dig what I'm saying? So with that, as you always know, y'all be easy.